Line up over here. Alright, so today we're building this is the AMX-107 BaWoo, the Neo-Zeon attack used transformable mobile suit is featured in the anime Gundam ZZ or ZZ or whichever way you say it. So yeah, it's yeah. So yeah, we're gonna build this now. Give me a second here. Yeah, so it's a fairly old. It's in the HGUC line, which means the Universal Century. So it's part of the whole, the original Gundam timeline, which started in year 79 with the 1 Year War. This is like after the 1 Year War, I believe, like Neo-Zeon. I don't know what. I need to rewatch the old Gundam show just to figure out like how it ended, because I feel like it was like just stopped somewhere. It really explain how it stopped, and I think like the movies pick up when the show ends and kind of give it a conclusion. But yeah, at some point Neo-Zeon comes up and they have mobile suits, of course, and yeah, this is one of them. So I don't, yeah, probably like I don't have all the HGUC kits, because one, they're very old and they are kind of rare. You can't really. Some of them have been discontinued. Some of them are just like don't get reprints that often. And yeah, so these are like, and also like they're kind of old. And if you compare them to like the current, kits, they are somewhat simple and well, they're not as like fun to build. I mean, it's still fun, but it's like very short, and it's like not as, you don't have as many features, gimmicks, and what have you. Although sometimes you find like very interesting, odd things in these older kits that you don't really see anymore, or maybe they're just like one-off thingy on a kit that's like only works for that one. But yeah, I usually prefer like to get like Zeon kits, because they're usually more different, they're more varied than the Federation or whoever the good guys are. Yeah, let's take a look over here. So on the box, like of course it's an older kit, so it's all in Japanese. This came out in, it says 2002. And I think like it's, I don't know, I think the, again, I don't remember, like I looked it up a little bit, and I know like it says it was in Gundam ZZ or ZZ, however you call it, and this is the one that comes after Zeta Gundam, and so I guess Gundam Zeta Zeta, I don't know, but basically I don't like, that's the thing about Zeon, like the Federation will have like one, I mean the good guys will have like one Gundam, which is a special mobile suit, and they basically use that same Gundam throughout the show, whereas the bad guys will like have multiple different mobile suits, like and like high variety. Sometimes, like often, you'll see a kit that, I mean, a mobile suit that's like only shown for like 1 or 2 episodes, or even just once in an episode, just like there's launches, there's a thing, and never seen again. That's like not uncommon. I think that we have one of those. Like they keep switching up mobile suits to try to like I don't know, get an advantage over the Gundam. But like yeah, this one is a transformable one. Transformable, basically can transform. So we'll see how that goes. 144th scale, number 31 in the Universal Century line. Notice like they have the red, I mean the orange square here. I mean, this is like typical of HUC. You'll have like a square, like blank logo. The square, like, I don't know, bullet point or whatever. I think blue is for like Federation and orange is for Zeon. Yeah, it's in Gundam Double Z, so yeah, it looks good on the box, but I think this one is definitely like some painting has gone into it. I don't think like you'll get like those red details on the weapon here, probably. I mean, they're probably like some like small details like the thrusters. That yellow is probably painted on. It's not part of the kit. Like in more recent kits, you might get that. Like more recent HG kits. That's why I kind of prefer the newer ones. Like you get more detail out of the box, whereas these ones you have to like polish them. Like there's sometimes, well, very frequently, there's like ill-fitting parts because these kits are kind of old. I don't know if it's like the plastic warping with age, or it's just like the technology of the time. I mean, it's still 2002. I mean, you would think like the accuracy was like decent back then. But yeah, sometimes you get like some good things. Anyway, that's enough talking, I think. I've been talking for a while. 6 minutes, that's way too long. Way too long for an intro. Anyway, this is BaWoo. Say it with me, BaWoo. And let me get my thumbnail for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should do it. And let's open this. So, slide it open. It's a typical Bandai kit. They haven't changed the form factor at all in all these years. It's always like an A4 sized box, or slightly smaller than A4. So basically you could like break down the box and fit it in a A4 envelope. Oh, this is unusual. There's a hole in the... I don't usually come with holes. That's random. Never seen that before. Like Bandai kits, yeah, so like the plastic's poking out here. That's a bit interesting. Or concerning, I don't know. They don't really have holes in them, not on purpose anyway. Like this is like deliberate hole. That's random. Anyway, you have your runners. Not too many runners. 1, 2, 3, 4 polycaps. 5-ish. Yeah, these are all kits. They have polycaps. Like polycaps were in use until fairly recently. So now you have like a full detail of the thing here, the BaWoo, and yeah, this is all in Japanese, unfortunately. I mean, this is probably all a bunch of like background info on the thing. Oh, hold on, there's an engraving here. I don't know if there's a... We'll see if this actually shows up. Seems like there's some kind of engraving on the part here. There's like a more... It's more like Zeon-like. The green color, it's reminiscent of the Zaku, and like the shape generally. Like Zeon usually have like a mono eye thing. I think the AMX bar is probably the manufacturer. It can't be Anaheim, is it? Maybe it might be Anaheim. I don't know. Like Anaheim was like supposedly a supplier for like a bunch of people, probably on opposite sides. I don't know who exactly was Zeon's supplier. So like usual instructions on one side color, which is mostly look at that. Usually like it would be like some overflow, like the instructions will be on the black and white side, and then some of them will continue on the color side. But this one is just full-on illustrations, big ones of the BaWoo. Yeah, it seems to have an engraving thing on the chest piece here, and it seems like maybe this move... I mean, it's supposed to be transformable. Although I don't know how I feel about this. This is just like... They split up in two, and like the bottom half just like... I don't know, what does it do? Just like flies up on its own? Because this seems to be the top part, and it's like becomes like a whole plane, and this one's the bottom part. Maybe there's like two pilots on it? There's two pilots. I can't remember. I mean, the text here may have given us some indication, but I can't read Japanese. Japanese is hard. I can't really tell you otherwise. I mean, you can like kind of pick up stuff in conversational Japanese, but like reading it is nope. It is hard. I tried. I give up. So yeah, we have instructions right here. So I'm gonna. Oh, yeah. Is there even an orange version? I don't know. I have no idea if there's an orange version or not, because I mean this one is like, I guess that's like the it has to be one. This is like 31, so it's probably like number 30 is the orange version, or number 32 or something. And yeah, so now the ASMR portion of the show, where I destroy your eardrums with crinkling plastic if you're wearing headphones. And these are two are stuck together. Okay, they came apart. Good. So we have which one? B1 and B2, I guess. I'm guessing this is B1. Yeah, B1, B2. Have again. Oh, look at that. You have the mono eye, and you have it like looking in different directions. To make it more, I guess like it's more threatening to have the mono eye looking like slightly off center and like a bit. Yeah, we'll see how that. Oh, hold on, what's in the back? What does it say here? It doesn't actually say anything about the stickers on the instruction sheet. I mean, this is the mono eye, and what else? There's like this sheet in the back, looks weird. It looks like a decal. Is it a decal? No, it's just a... It's also a sticker, but I have no idea what this is. It's kind of weird, like, you think about it, like, the show is set up, it's international, right? So it's like, it's in space, and it's like international. Like, for example, the colony drop was over Australia. So it's like all over the world, like everybody, it's like the whole planet, everybody, it's like a, what, there's like a UN kind of organization, I guess, the Federation. So, but then most of the, this is Japanese, the kanji thing, so I don't know where this is gonna go. I mean, they tried. They put some effort into trying to make it as international as possible. Yeah, it is kind of... This one is... this one got ripped up. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, I'll go in recycling anyway. I don't think anyone recycle those. Anyway, these are some more pieces. A2. A1. Too cheap. You couldn't put this here. Could have just joined this here. It's a different plastic, maybe. No, this one's ABS. I guess this one's polystyrene. That's what they couldn't join it. These days they can join it. They will, like, if it's different plastics, they will like put them all in the same runner if they have space. But I guess this one. I mean, I've seen like some of them have like ABS and polystyrene all on the same sheet. But yeah, I mean, not a lot of runners. I feel like this might be somewhat simple. I don't know. We'll see. So, put these away. Get my tool. Yeah. I mean, this one's for the eye. Sorry, I need to keep my eye on the chat sometimes. But this one's for the eye. This one's just like some tattoo, I guess. Some kind of just marking, whatever. It's like some kanji, which I can't read. Looking like probably means soy sauce or something. I don't know, is that racist? Probably. Sorry about that. Don't cancel me. Yeah, so what I usually like to do is like nip everything off, but that's mildly boring, so maybe I'll just find runner C here. which I think is... Wait, where's runner C? Oh, it's holding it. Okay. This is runner C. And we need a C 19 and 20. Oh yeah, now we're starting building. The unboxing doesn't have really much else. Okay, C 19, 20, and I guess these are the legs, so I'm gonna do both legs at the same time because I'm crazy like that. And why waste time? Also, although you can make mistakes easily that way. It happens quite often that you... Well, I mean, 17, 18, hopefully these are the right ones. They are symmetrical, so they should be fine. What I like to use, like, I nip off the parts and put them directly on the instruction sheet over the part shown in the diagram, so that way we can, well, we know what we're working with. Alright, C 23 and C, I'm guessing 24. So I'm not even being careful with the nippers here. It should be fine. I mean, this is high grade. Nubs may like sometimes interfere with the fit of things, but they usually don't. I mean, you can just, it's good enough to be able to build it and quickly without wasting a lot of time. I mean, if the nubs are like bad enough, I will clean them up a bit, but usually not that bad. So this is, I'm just going to do the legs first. This is all the C's. And then I need, is there any B's in here? B6, B33, which are these ones, 6, 33, and 35, and, wait a minute. Line frame, I think I'm in frame, alright. Yeah. But, so, I've been trying to like find some of the older kits, but it seems like some of them have been, like, the very, very old ones have been discontinued. They usually get reissues, I suppose. Meaning like they change the design a bit and release them. It's the same mobile suit, but just a different HGUC number, probably. I've done it a few times with like Char's, Zaku, and I believe the RX-78. They might eventually go back to like redoing the I mean, we're just speaking out of my ass here, but yeah, that's the hope. Okay, so this is B, and then what? Okay, you're getting in the way. B37, B37. These are the knee guards. And I can't reach this one. Okay, just trim extras. Alright, so I probably have to clean those a bit. B37, B37, B6. Probably on the other runner. How do you make your feet? B24. Okay. These ones. I don't like how sometimes they put the sprue on an inclined surface, so then you have to, like do a double cut Or even worse, they make the sprue join under the part, so it's like poking out in all the wrong ways. And also, the older kits tend to have thicker connections, which we call sprues. So I'm going to clean those later. So much for that. And B21, which is again the feet. I tried sharpening these. I feel it turned out okay. Probably shouldn't do that. It's basically like very gently, very carefully trying to like sharpen on the other side and sharpen on this side, trying to keep the consistent angle. It seems to be working fine. Although I'm probably tricking myself into thinking that. Okay, so do I need B31? 21, 37. Which one are you? This one, 34, 36. This might be the arms, I think. Some other weird part. Well, we'll see. So these are, what was that? Then I need, there's one of them is missing. Okay. B5? Wait. No, B3. 1, 2, there you go. I mean, it might be easier and quicker, just like nip everything off and just put them in a pile. B3 over here. They are symmetrical, so it's the same part. Alright. B6. Not so. Where's B6? Was it B? No, wait. It says B6. Or is it B9? Hold on. Nope, that's B6. Alright. Let's try this. The polycaps don't really need to be trimmed, so you can just twist them off. PCF. Oops. I'll take a sip of my tea first. That's probably unpleasant. Anyway, PCF. So, C20, I think, and then PCF goes in here, pointing outwards. The other side goes in there, which is probably the wrong one. Yeah, it's the wrong one. It is the wrong one. It's this one. Nope. The hell am I doing? That's not even that. That was the correct one. Lots of knobs, but this is fine. So if polycaps are giving you a trouble like fitting in, you're just going to twist it a bit. And kind of works. Oh no, the nubs are kind of getting in the way. Can trim those off a bit using a knife carefully. Just make sure this. I mean, this one does. I don't think this doesn't want to fit right. I guess that's why they stopped using polycaps. You can't really. Ow! it tend to be, I mean, also, as I mentioned, the plastic is kind of old. There's a chance that it's just warped. Am I doing this right? No, I did it wrong. I thought I was pointing outside, but it's actually pointing inside. I mean the bevel of, just wiggle this in. Hope not to break anything. And I feel like I did already. Yeah, if the pegs aren't doing what they're supposed to, I don't know if this is gonna be good enough. I'll just keep some of these around to just like small, just to like increase the opening size. Usually enough to make it fit better. Just like add some bevel to the edge. This is actually pointing the other way. I need to make sure I get rid of whatever this is. Here's my file here. Sometimes you have to do both the pegs and the holes. Just like shave off a little material. Although I usually reserve this kind of treatment for like master grade or some like more decent looking kit. There we go. Probably not gonna fit. Oh yeah, it did fit. Let's close the gap. There we go. Same deal here, I guess. Preemptively. This. I think I have a smaller one. There we go. I do have a smaller one. This is like 1/16 of an inch. Although you can get metric ones also work. Like a 1mm or I don't think. I mean the holes are usually like in metric dimensions anyway. They're 1mm, 2mm, 3mm. They rarely are anything else. So if you get like a metric set of like drill bits, 1mm and so on and so forth, you can easily find one which will fit almost exactly, and like if it's it'll give you just that little bit of extra tolerance that you need, extra room for like the pegs to go in, because sometimes the pegs are a bit of annoying. They get stuck. It's like pre-opening, if you're opening the holes. So that's one way of putting it. Makes it easier to like separate the parts again later, and if you need to clean things. I'm gonna switch the music for that. I don't even know if the music is working all that well. Oops. This one's managed to like scrape it a bit. Trick is you don't apply pressure, you just let the natural roughness of the file and the jaggedness of whatever is sticking out take care of each other. Oh, in this case the file takes care of the jaggedness because it's no pressure on the part. Although some of these are a bit into like slice, not push. Yeah, close enough. I mean, cleaning up parts takes up a lot of time. And if you want these older kits to look good, you'll have to put a lot of efforts in it. Maybe I shouldn't do this now. Okay, let's just like push ahead as quickly as we can, so I don't spend like a couple of hours here just looking at things. And so another tool, a stick, useful to like press things without hurting yourself, because you can't really use your fingers here. So this is from I think a candied apple or chocolate covered apple or something. It's just a stick and you twist it a bit. I think that's as far as it goes. Never mind. And the same thing here. This one has a big thing on the problem is like it's on an inclined surface, well, not perpendicular to the runner, so it's like difficult to get it off. This one has the same problem. I mean, there's still some nubs, but nothing too catastrophic. It's always better if there's some extra on the nub than like something which fits the plastic. And PCM, where are ya? Twist your polycaps off. Put them in here. Oh, this one's kind of loose fitting. Is it? Did I get the right polycap? Because it'll say PCM. That's a bit loose. It's not even. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Oh, alright. Okay. It doesn't actually go this way. It's the other one that's like important. That is right. So let me just. This one's like bigger, so I'm gonna need this one. Yep, it kind of fits. I think these two will be enough. That's just to make sure I don't run into trouble separating these parts, because yesterday I was building another high-grade kit, and yeah, had a few instances where it felt like it was, I mean, I needed to like separate the parts and they wouldn't come apart that easily. I feel like I could have broken something. So just loosening the things again a bit makes it easier for the parts to fit together, and take them apart if you need to, if you make a mistake. Alright, wrong. It needs to point up and out. And these must be the thighs, which is weird when you consider the size of those things. Like, they have tiny thighs and giant feet. Like, the mass distribution of these things, like, it probably means like the thighs are coming off all the time from the huge amount of mass hanging off it. The legs are coming off, I mean. Alright, so that took way longer than it should. Okay, so let's put this and this together. These are symmetrical, so it should be okay. And alright, so you go this way, you go that way. Let's do the other parts of the leg. So PCN and PCC. Polycap N, polycap C. Just the ankle joint, I think. Yep. Then, yeah, this one I think is, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, I'm gonna flip everything over here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is. Yeah, this is green, but in the picture it's shown like the inside is colored yellow. So this is an example of like where you have to you have to like color the thing. So this points down, does it? And then you get the other half. That you? No, that's not you. What the hell? Did I cut the... Oh, okay. Alright, so this is one of these, I guess. Nope. Ew. So let's just loosen this mildly. They're all the same size, so that's... I should definitely get like a metric set. Just be careful you don't loosen the polycap holes, because those definitely don't need to be loosened. Alright, so then this goes here, pointing downwards somewhat. Pointing outwards, I guess. Okay. And then we get the this shoe part here, which is basically C23, B37, and B21 joined together, and then these go in here. Yep. Alright, this goes in here, and then you put the cover on the other side. And there you go. Yeah, like loosening the holes makes it much easier to fit the pegs in, which is a euphemism for something, probably. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I had to scratch it. Oh well. So this is... well, I should probably leave these for like later if I'm ever retired and I have lots of time on my hands and I can take up all my old kits and just rework them. But for now, okay, just not do that. So this is one leg, probably the right leg, I feel. Yeah, right leg. And we do the same thing on the other side, which is again this one is C24, B37. I mean, it should be identical. And then this one goes here. You take this here. Did I loosen this one? I don't think so. Nope. Just loosen it a little bit, tiny bit here. Let's just make sure that you'll be able to take it apart later if need be. So PCC goes on here, and this one goes on here with the rounded part pointing upwards, and then this goes in here. Nice. Oh, come on. There you go. And it's not too bad. Like, it's like different shades of, like a different part, different like. This one doesn't move, but still, not too bad. It's a nice little... Oh, I forgot this one, which is this way. Right. I don't have anything to like loosen these square pegs though. Easier to drill a round hole than it is to drill a square hole. Doable, but don't have the tools for that. Okay, come on. You should be able to fit in here, and there we go. Easily. Yeah. Again, loosening holes reduces chances of injury as well. Okay, so left and right. So now we'll do the feet. It shouldn't be too complicated, except I feel I don't have all the parts for it. This is C. Alright, I need B and I need A. Alright, for A, I need A4, basically these, I guess. A3, A4, and A5, I'm assuming. No? A4? What are these? Well, I guess not. A3, A4. And I need to get one of those racks that they have to like hold runners. Nope, this is out of habit cleaning stuff. Alright, B something over here again. Nope, this one. So, any polycaps in between? Nope. First, you need to put this one on here, which is the latter half of the. Well, it's basically a heel. Do they have horses in space? Is this like Master Gundam? Wait. Oh, I mean, like, there was like a. There was a. Oh, that's why. That's why it's pointing that way. Okay. There was a Gundam show where there was a horse. Gundam horse. Actually piloted by a horse. In a mobile suit shaped like a horse. Ridden by another Gundam by the other guy. Called the Master. It was basically an alternate universe, got like dealy where people of Earth were fighting from every nation. There was like an Italian Gundam, which was weird. It was like basically like each country was like represented by the thing they were known for in those times of questionable I don't know, it was a bit weird and very questionable. I mean, these days you wouldn't do that, but it was okay back then. Alright, so then you have this part which goes this way, this way, this way, nope, this way. They feel? Yep. And try not to break anything. Oh, you push. Okay, there we go. This is, need to be careful. Like if you're holding something and you're pushing the other way, something else may break on the other side and you don't notice. Alright, so this one, same deal. That away, this away. I think so. Let's try to hold and push without destroying everything. It's a polycap. There we go. And finally, this one actually goes. Okay, I think it is symmetrical. Not exactly. No, it's not symmetrical. Ah, I see. So, this one goes from this one, I think. So that's the outside. It's not exactly symmetrical. And well, this can turn anyway, so it's fine. And we can easily swap them around if need be. Hopefully. There we go. Won't press. I mean, polycaps are. They're meant to like take the brunt of like twisting and the stress of bending and whatnot and trying to like move the parts, but they could get damaged if you're not too careful. They could. I mean, I have never had a polycap break. Well, except like wasn't exactly polycap, but kind of felt like an inside joint in a very old. Oh, this might be better. There we go. In a very old. Hold on, did I put it wrong? I guess it's fine. Looks okay. Yeah. Goes this way. Not too bad. Look okay. Just very of that era kind of design. It was still the 70s, I think. No, wait, it was the 80s at that point. Because Gundam came out in 79, so at this point this is like beginning of the 80s, but still they had like flared pants kind of designs. I tried to look it up, but it's like Gundam. Anywho, there we do. I have 2 legs. How are we doing for time? Okay, that's way too long. I need to hurry this up. So now we do the whatever this is. Looks like the chest area. Alright, so let's see. Maybe I should, okay. A9, 10, A10. Keep like wondering if I should just like nip everything off and just proceed that way. This is A9, A10, A7, A6. This is A5. Where's A6? Oh, there it is. Do I need A5 by any chance? 12. Oh, this is all whole chest, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just a few, like a couple of years newer than the, the one I did yesterday. The Zaku Free, which is number 14 SGUC. This is only a couple of years later, but still, you can feel like it's a bit more, yeah, it's definitely more, like this kind of shoulder joint, something they added, it's been very, I mean, I've seen stuff like that on dozens and dozens of kits. The kind of like articulation to make the shoulder kind of pop out a bit. So yeah, I think I'll probably try to do more of the etchy juice. I mean, statistically, it's more likely that I'll do a Gundam than I'll do any kind of other kind of. I'll do a mobile suit. I mean, something from the Gundam show than any other kind of like model kit. I do like have some random stuff, like non-Gundam, non-Bandai stuff, but most of the stuff I own is from that show. What is that? What do we call it? I don't like the word IP, but I guess that's what it is. The term IP, intellectual property. Unlike the way people think they can own an idea. It's a bit rude. Alright, this is A13, A14, A6, A7, I did those, I think. Yes. And A14, A13. I did those. I just did those. Oh. That's confusing. They put the same thing twice, so that's why I haven't done it. Okay. Why do you have horns on the Gundam? Alright. This one and A32. 30 to 32. Not 29, 37. Is this 32? Wait, is there even A32 anywhere? Oh, alright, we do have an extra. There we go. That's the thing about older kits and the instructions. I just noticed that they would have like A1 and A2, but the instructions will say like just A and not actually indicate which number we're dealing with. Alright, so then A12. What are those anyway? Oh, and also this. Nope, not this. Now I'm going to go for runner B. Okay, so let's move this a bit out of the way. So in B we have 13, 14. Oh, I need 33 as well. Is ABS more expensive than polystyrene? Always feels like there's like way more polystyrene than is ABS in those kits. Some other manufacturers tend to use a lot more ABS. I don't know why. That's why their kits are so much more expensive than Bandai's. B, not this one, just this one. B 14, 13. Okay, there we go. It's a thin part. Alright, that's for the B's, I think. This for the head. Now C. C1. C2. Where'd you go? Wait, did I get them off already? Oh, I did. Oh well. C1, C2, C13, C12, C8. There's a bit of flashing here, like it's happens when the plastic leaks through the gaps between the mold pieces. Like the mold usually comes two halves and then it's like pressed together and plastic injected through holes. But sometimes there's like a bit which kind of leaks. It does like this weird flaps here, like pieces of skin, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, C12 and C13. Where are you? That should be it, I think. Let's start building and we'll see if we're missing anything. Alright. We're doing the chest piece. Okay, so torso, whatever you call it. PCA, two of them. Twist your polycaps off. This no. I guess this one, yeah. Right. So this one goes here. It's always helpful to like orient the piece as shown in the diagram. There you go. And use tools to push the pieces in if they're too tight, so you don't hurt yourself. And also you can like apply more pressure on specific points. There we go. Twist that this way, I guess. Okay. There we go. Alright, and then we take A1. Oh, it does have the engraving. Nice. This was big enough a detail that they could include it on here, because usually they'll skip those kinds of details. I mean, they don't. I mean, they do have like small paneling lines sometimes, but the very small details are kind of skipped. But this one's kind of big, so I guess they did include it. Right. So Okay, actually start with the bottom part because this makes more sense. So this is a 6. I should probably widen those holes a bit. Probably a mistake, but we'll see. Alright, so the longer piece goes down through here and through there. If you'll fit. There you go. I'm assuming this is a... Well, no, I guess it doesn't move. I thought it would move, but I guess it does not. Alright, so E6, and then below it here. I see. So that's how it goes. Same deal. Just work on the holes a little bit just to make it easier to take apart later on if you need to. If you're going to finalize it someday anyway, you can just use plastic cement to like glue everything together. And some shades stuck in here. It shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so then on the bottom here we do these two, which is C13 and C14. Come on there. Yeah, it fits much easier. It is wobble a bit, I think it's on purpose. Okay, so now we take a shoulder joint here, which is this one goes this way. Just cross-reference with the, oops, no, that's not it. Oh, so I guess it's not supposed to go all the way in. It's supposed to have a bit of a gap there. Okay. Use this to push it out a bit. And you twist a bit to make it. There we go. Okay, let's try to figure this out. So, based on the diagram, what are you trying to do? This way? I don't think so. Yeah, it's supposed to go that way. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right, that works. So you have to have a gap so that you can like squeeze it in here. Although, what's the point? It's not gonna move out. What was the point of this thing? Seriously. I mean, the newer stuff, you'll have like hinge here and then it moves out and like slightly. I don't know if that's when they started doing that. Probably not. Okay, so let's keep going. So, this, I think that's all of it. And then we place our top half over here. Let's try, should probably loosen those holes again. If anybody creeped out of me saying loosen those holes, apologize. Yeah, you too, I guess. If it's too tight a fit, it will be difficult to separate if I make a mistake. Come on, which way do you go? Seems like it goes this way. Yeah, it's much easier to like just push the parts together, and you have less like sometimes you'll have gaps because you're not applying enough force to push them together. So this like helps a lot. Get a better construction out of it. Alright, so that's that. Hopefully I didn't miss any poly caps in between. Well, if I did, I should be able to like separate them easily. Alright, so then A33 goes where though? Oh, this is a bit close off. Okay, so A33 goes this way, I think. Thusly, yeah, turns, twists, what have you. And then B13 and B14 go around it. Alright, nice. Fits much better. And then I assume this goes here. Yeah, it does. Oh wait, this is not the chest, is it? Is it the chest? I think it might be. Oh, there you go. It is a chest. Yeah, it is a chest. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Now the other part of the chest, which is this one, which is PCN. Polycap N, where are you? Two of them, okay. Polycaps, and then C8 goes here, which is ABS on polystyrene. That's part of the transformation part, I guess. So this one goes facing down. Well, not facing, I guess. The rounded part goes down. This one, the rounded part goes up. And then on this side, make sure to. Which hole is it? Not these two, not that one. So 1, 2. These two here. Just slightly to make sure we fit. This one too is probably like 1 millimeter, so I need to like. I don't have to even make them that fine. This is like American units. Imperial? Empirical? Not empirical. Imperial units. I do have a set of metric ones, but they're all mixed up, and I don't think I have 1 millimeter. Do I? I don't. Probably not. I need to get a 1 millimeter one. So 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter metric system, and those are usually the hole sizes you have on the Gundams. Oh, well, I mean the Bandai. Almost kits that come out of Japan will have that system. So I think that's it. Yep. And yeah, fits easily. What the hell is this? It's a weird little thing. Interesting. We'll see what that does. Alright, and then we need A32, which I have here, and that goes here. Ow. Like if you press too hard, you're gonna hurt your fingers. Or I'm gonna hurt my fingers. Okay, let's make sure, because this seems to be a very tight fit, so I'm probably, if I mess this up, it's gonna be a pain to take apart. This way and that way. Yes. Yes. And then we press using the table. There we go. Okay. And that goes on here. Nice. I don't know what it does yet, but nice. Okay, so it goes all the way like this. Thrusters, I guess. Oh, this is the. Oh, that's the neck. Okay. And this goes in here. Okay, I see. Oh wait, hold on. There's a hole over there, right? There's a little peg over here to like kind of hold it. Alright, and then you put this here, which is like the collarbone of this thing. Oh, whoa. Oh, scary. This is like flexible, so you need to be careful when you put it in, so it could might accidentally, yeah, I did that again. Bend a bit much. Okay, I'm gonna, this is a bit scary, so I'm gonna try to, not that it'll do much, kinda. I might have an easier time, just like, I mean, it's meant to fit tightly, but like, it feels like if I press too hard, the whole thing's gonna snap. There we go, it's a bit easier. Alright, oops. Alright, that's better. Try to like even the pressure being applied. Oh, but it didn't do anything. Yeah. There we go. This goes here, that goes there. This is like the non-transform. Okay, we did the chest. Good for us. Let's keep going. So now the arms. Hello. Whoever said hello. What time is it? I need to keep checking. I keep forgetting to check the chat. Alright, so now we go back to runner A. Now doing the arms again. So A15, A16, and I'm assuming 18, 17. There we go. 16, 15. Alright, I forget which one is which, but we'll sort it out later. So, other A's, A5, A21, and I think A5, wait, A5, A21 again, okay. That can't be right. Oh, that's A21, okay. Just try to hold on to your parts if they seem small enough that they will fly off. Just kind of like hold them gently between your fingers when you're nipping them, so that don't nip your fingers obviously, but just prevent the parts from flying off. And then A5. Oh, those are the ones. So just so. But if your nippers are sharp enough, you'll basically cut the plastic and it basically won't fly off. I know how it works. Oh, an A17, I did that already. I think that's all the A's. Not a lot of parts for these. Alright, so now B5. See, it's sharp enough that it's like cuts through, but like it's so sharp it doesn't fall off. Like it doesn't snap it off, it just pushes through the plastic all the way. Where did I do that? There you go. What are the B's? I guess. Okay. B10, B7, 8, 9, and 10. These are the shoulders, I guess. Alright, so this is shoulders and B29, B28. I don't think you're on here. Nope. They're on the other B. B2. So all of these, I guess. Did I get all of it? Nope. And all of these too. You get free hands, I guess. You don't get more. Oh, the hands anyway. Oh, there they are. You only get clenched fist and gun finger. Or trigger finger, whatever you call it. Let's put these over there. What else do we need on B? B29, 38, 32. I think I got all of them. Now C. Into the hands too, I guess. Only 3 hands. Alright. Just leave those over there. Okay, so now C7, C. 7 and 7, I guess. Some detail parts, I guess, over here to like show off the inside, or C7 over here, C15, and these are already. I think that's all. Yep. Alright, let's build this. Alright, so polycap E, PCE, where are ya? 2 of them, twist them off a bit here, and with PCA, I'm assuming PCH? Yeah, H. Alright, so this one here. PCH, PCE, PC. Where's E? There we are. PCG, which is these ones. And then that's all the polycaps. Alright, start building. So same dealy here, just like pre-drill the holes a tiny bit so you don't have difficulties pushing the parts together. You definitely need to get some metric for things. Okay. So now, long part pointing outwards because the shoulder connects to the shoulder bone, I guess. And this goes here. That's 1. And this is... no, this is a G. Wait a second. They're identical. They're very similar. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Did I loosen this one? I think I did. There we go. Fits much easier when you do that. Like, it just slides in. You don't have to like push like crazy and risk bending something or hurting yourself. Alright, so now the shoulder thingies. It's all symmetrical, so I guess it doesn't matter which way, which one we use for which shoulder. Okay, now these parts. Oops, not this one, this one. You loosen just the opening. That's all you need, really. I think the bevel is enough to, like, make things. Hold up a second. What is this for? This is not a... That doesn't need to be. This one doesn't need to be bored. Just the other one. So, just pre-drill. This one seems a bit tight. Okay, so now, assuming this is this part, and they're identical on both sides, so it goes on here, goes this way, goes that way. I guess that's it. It doesn't really, there's nothing in between, I suppose. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, so then this goes here. Same deal on the other side. Take a look at how it's positioned. There we go. That's a bit loose, but I don't think it had anything to do with what I did. I didn't drill these. Almost like it's meant to be this way. Alright. Yeah. Doesn't look too bad. Alright, now the upper arms, which is so, which way do you go? Doesn't go in here. Goes in here, I guess. Which way? Oh, there should be a gap somewhere indicating where you... Seems like the only way it will fit is... That doesn't seem right. I suppose... The other one here. Let me just take a look. I guess that's how it goes. Alright. So, PCG, which goes bevel down, flat side up. So we put these two together first. I assume that's not how it goes. How are you supposed to go? Oh, okay, you go this way. There's a little notch inside here for this little thing. And oh, this should have gone on first. Okay, where's my thingy here? Easier to separate. So you go pointing up, symmetrical. Okay, so this goes this way. And hold up a second. Goes this way or this way? I guess this way. There's some nubs here that's probably gonna interfere, so you can probably trim it a bit to make it fit better or easier. Shouldn't affect the look there. And is that correct? That looks correct. Yeah, that is correct. Do the same thing on the other side. Where did it go? That's one part. Where's the other one? Oh, still on the runner. Don't proceed. This one goes on the other side. Alright. Or this way, I guess. That's not too bad. Alright, so. PCH goes in here for the hole. Fits in a little gap over there. Notch, whatever. PCG up there. Points outwards. Put these on here. Probably should trim those a tiny bit. And you shouldn't use like your. Shouldn't keep like a nipper for rough cuts, because you don't want to use the one you usually use for cutting sprues off, which need to be clean cuts to like trim large pieces of plastic. It could blunt the blade, but I guess I'm using the part of the blade that's like at the back, where I don't usually keep the front part, the tips, for like oh wait, am I supposed to put those somewhere? Where do these go? These look important. Did I forget those? Oh, maybe there. 10. Yeah. Oh, there it is. That's where it goes. Oh, I need to like sand these a bit because the knobs are in the way. Again, not pressure, just gently rub against it. It'll naturally take care of itself. Might take a few more passes than you would if you were pressing, but it's better than damaging the part. Oh, this is how it works with this one. I don't know if I managed to like blunt the I think that's it. I don't think it fits the other way. I should blunt the file enough that I can do that with that. It's like not a very aggressive file. That's a lot of weird small details. I don't know if it does anything. It's not supposed to move. I don't think it moves. Maybe it was supposed to move and I put it in the wrong way, but I don't think so. Well, let's keep going. So now we just assemble these parts here. So this is just a hollow part for the shoulder thing here, which is symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which way you put it or which one you put it on. Oh, you need to like trim this nub here because it seems to be a bit much. So yeah, close enough. Alright, so then goes in here. Nice. That's the shoulder and what have you. The shoulder is symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which way. I mean, it looks symmetrical. It doesn't really matter which way it, which one you use for which shoulder, as long as you have something in there. Alright, so you have this and this. So these are the shoulders, hands. I guess I'll just do this one. Do you have beam sabers by any chance? I don't see any beam sabers anywhere. Like the older kits, they don't have colored plastic beam sabers. They would have. Hold on, you. Which one is this? It's correct. That is correct. They have like a solid, non-translucent plastic. Maybe this one doesn't even have that. I don't know what we have to work with. I mean, we'll see when we get there, like what other weapons we have. Alright, so then this is also symmetrical. Who gives? So I guess it doesn't really matter which arm you use where. We could put this here, and now this is the right arm. And I put that here. And that's how this is the left arm. Or if you swap it around, well, it doesn't matter. So now we have the arms as well done. Yay, we're making lots of progress. And we're only an hour and 25 minutes in. Okay, so now we do the head, I suppose? Wait, that's all? The head is very short, so it should be very... I mean, it looks very simple. And I managed to like tangle some stuff up. So unlike more modern kits where like the head is like 50 different small parts, these ones are very simple. And that's it. Almost. And now we have this here, which is the traditional weird hose conduit kind of thing that most Zeon things have. So where do I put the eyes then? So this is A1. A1. Which is the horn. Why do you have a horn? You're not a Gundam. Silly Zeon. You think you're a Gundam? Just gently clean this one up. And probably in the back too. Alright. I think that was it, yes. So... there we are. Should make it a bit easier to fit. So where's the inside part though? This is a sticker, right? So are they saying that the sticker goes on this tiny round piece here? Seriously? On this tiny piece here, that's all where the sticker goes. I don't think that's... This wraps around the whole thing, okay. Hold on a second. Let me see how it looks first. So if I were to do... this way or that way? No, this way. Okay, so this goes inside. I got it. But why the gap though? Why the weird notch here? You need to actually... okay, hold a second. This thing... That's not right. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't go on there. It goes on there. What are you showing me? Oh, I misread it. So it actually goes on this part. Okay. Alright, so this goes on here. Sticker goes on there, which I'll do because... I mean... Which one to choose though? Side eye or center eye? You can only pick... I mean, if you pick one and remove it later, you can't reuse it, so... How menacing will you be with the side eye? I don't know, let's take a look at the, if you got any pictures over there. Do we have any indication? No, it's all front. Slightly side eye. Let's just do front though. You can kind of, I'm assuming we can rotate the head slightly, so it should be fine rather than having something that's permanently looking at you off center. Okay, so this way is the top, I assume. So, and I need another hand. Okay. Actually, I do have something that might help. So this. Alright, so let's try clipping this on here. That's another hand. If I can kind of, sort of press, and where's my other stick? My fine detail stick. Okay, let's try not to mess this up. This is just some cheap stand thing. It came with a magnifying glass, but of course I don't need that. But it's useful for like holding things sometimes. So okay, so we got this so far. Just press in the. I think I got it just about right. That's a bit off center still. It's like not exactly symmetrical, but it's okay. Alright, so that's that. Let's do the assembly then. So it goes through here. And that's the head. That's the whole head. Hold on. Get rid of this nub here because, well, actually I don't know, but just some of the head details. Like, you're probably going to look at the head more than the rest, so you kind of want to have it clean. Well, more or less. Okay, so now we should press these together. It's a bit tight. Should get like a millimeter thing. No, it doesn't go in, join in all the way. Is it supposed to look like that? Oh, it does have a gap. Okay, so it might be normal. Like the bottom part is supposed to have kind of a gap, but the top part, no. Yeah, they're sometimes like ill-fitting a bit. So we can do like trim the bag a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Sure there's nothing stuck in between here. Also, this could contribute to, oops, gaps, I guess. Sure it's in all the way. There we go. Well, not exactly, but it's a bit better. Alright, and the gap here is a bit less. Although, what you can do is like use some if you have plastic. Oh, this one is not really holding, but the idea is like you press those together somehow and use a dot of plastic cement to like melt them together, and that should make it look perfect. Why do you even have a horn, you weirdo? Okay, I think we have all the parts. No, wait, we still need the waist. Well then. So, random weapon. Why though? Let's do the gun then. It's just insisting on us doing it. And we could do it later, but... And then the C for canister, I guess. Alright, so there. Drill some holes again, because these are very thin pieces, so... Oh no, actually should be fine. So, C, this is C, what? 5 and 6, and just press them together. Why is step 18 randomly that? I don't understand. What I like to do is like try to, I think this one doesn't matter, just, yeah, it's like loosely holding onto here. It wobbles a bit. But later kits will have like better fit when it comes to like the hand and the weapon, so it doesn't like wobble all over the place. Then you put the canister over here and here. I feel like there's something missing here. Why do we have a randomly an instruction to make the gun here? I don't know. Okay, we'll just leave this here. Random gun. Okay, and then we did the head. Now we did the other arm. No, this is a chest. Not the chest, I mean the waist. Alright. Waist. I think I'll be needing this anyway. Will I? No, that's the backpack. Alright, let's see. On runner A, 26, A26, A23, A22, A28, 26, 27, 28, 27, I think. Oh, we'll get it anyway, and we'll keep it on standby if we need it or not. Careful with those. Some of these have like tricky bits here where you think that you need to cut it, but it's actually part of the peg that you need to avoid cutting, so you should pay attention. I don't think I've ever done that though. I say that and suddenly I do it. Okay, 27, 28, 28, 26, and then 23 and 24, 25. I think I've gotten most. Oh, there, our beam saber. See, it's a whole, it's like full color. None of the. I'll just get this one off because then I can drop the runner. Throw that over there. And I think I might need this one too. I think that's the last part on this here. Oh, I don't know what that means, but thanks. Especially in Japanese. Okay, so I got all the runners off. That's so much for that, and I was supposed to reply directly in chat or not. No, let's try that. I don't know how to do YouTube things. Okay. Now what? A29, A30. Okay. Missed those two because they're on the A2 runner. Alright, so A29, I think A30. They're symmetrical, or seem to be symmetrical. Yeah, it should be that one and that one. Okay. Alright, this runner is also empty, so throw it away. Now for the bees. Can probably just like nip the rest, because there's not many left. Yeah, another example of, these are like pre-molded, they don't come in yellow, but they're shown as yellow in the on the box art, so you actually have to like paint those. Alright, so B38, 39, which should be somewhere around here. Okay, there you are. And then these are also used, I think. Yep. B27 and 29. And another round done. I think I also need this one, but this is more of the... Is this the backpack? Is this the... It seems to be part of the backpack, but I'll build it anyway. No, it's part of the shield. Hold up, you. Okay, I think... Yeah, I think I have enough parts for the thing here. C3. And then C11. That's the hip. Or it looks like the hip. Just one giant pelvic thruster. And oh yeah, if we miss something, we'll just come back for it. And B1 and B2. Alright, so B1 and B2, and then A20. Tools all over the place. This might be somewhat hidden detail, but still. It might get in the way of parts fitting together. So, just gently. Alright, got a bit marred. Alright, so let's take care of those holes here. This should be 2mm, this should be 1mm. But I don't have a 1mm, so I'm making do with 1/16. So join these two together, there's no polycaps in between. Alright, fits perfectly because we did the holes. This one goes on top. Also fits nicely, although it's a bit like so. Okay, got a bit scratched, but we'll pretend it's battle damage. And then this one goes down here. Ow. Oh, did I put that on the wrong? Oh, it's symmetrical. Should be fine. Oh, it looks symmetrical. Alright, so now polycap I. PCI goes on here and here. Pointing out downwards. These are the side flaps, I suppose. Skirt pieces. And then we just do this one quickly. Quickly bore some holes here. Oh, wait a second. Am I supposed to do that? Okay, so you go there. That's on the front. And you come in from the back, like so. Actually, let me just, yep, some of those things off here. Just don't get in the way. Parts fitting. Alright. Oh no. I guess it just goes for the hole. What was I worried about? Yeah, slides in perfectly. Nice. So we have this, we have that, and we need something we missed. B16, which is the back skirt. And I'm assuming also B15, which is the front skirt. Just connected with a large piece of plastic. I don't think you can separate those. Nope. It has to stay together, otherwise it will come. Wait a minute. Maybe. Just give me a second here. Alright, so this way. And then goes. No. Hold on. No, it goes this way. Okay. Alright, so it goes this way. And then it goes in here, and it actually moves a bit. So what you can do is, actually I'm gonna, I need something else, hold on. Okay, so we have this tool here. Sorry. Sound still okay? Check. But yeah, this is a jewelry saw, basically a fine saw. It's like very thin. So what I'm gonna do is, if I can find the piece again, where'd it go? Alright, so what I'm thinking of, so let me put this over here. So this is just one whole piece. I don't like how it's like, you can't, let's go this way. So you can't, you have to move both of them together, which I'm not a fan of. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut this directly in the middle here. Try not to cut my finger in the process. There we go. Just like hold this and just carefully make it go all the way through. There we go. So now we have two separate parts. This is not kit bashing, but kit modding, I guess. So now you have two separate parts. Hopefully that doesn't mess things up. If it does, I can always just glue them together. Alright, so It's useful to have like a bunch of different tools, like aimed at like small, fine, like jewelry tools will help a lot if you have a bunch of them. Assorted jewelry tools for like, I don't know, all sorts of things, like precision tools. So now if I put this other way, here, and here, there we go, it should be 2 halves. Alright, and then we put this on here, and first we put this on there. We'll see how it looks. It might be, it's an upgrade, hopefully. I've never done it. I've done it on like other kits, but it's like it was like more obvious on those other kits. I think it. I just flew off. This part just flew off for no reason. Okay, so now we put this on here. Okay, actually, let me just. Where's my stick? So push on here. All the way through. It's connected very nicely. So yeah, see, it's like independently moving now. So instead of like before, you would like move one leg, the other thing will also flap open, but now it's like independent. Hopefully I didn't mess this up, and like this is like an actually necessary for it to like be maybe it might be necessary for like the transformation sequence or something, but I wouldn't take that risk. Okay, so therefore we have this thing, and then we put the back skirt. Oh, I forgot the back skirt. So this here is the thruster, which is C3, and then these ones, just drill those holes again. Just to like increase the, make it easier to fit, and then slide on. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. This one seems a bit loose. Okay, probably shouldn't have done that one. I mean, it's not too bad. Probably should try to fit it first before assuming it won't fit. But in most cases, like, it doesn't really do that. I mean, you can glue it on anyway. A dab of glue will make it hold on forever. Okay, so that's that. Or is it? That is the chest. Oh, I needed the waist at least. I think. I'm assuming. I don't know how this and this will fit together. There's something missing here. Well, we'll see. Maybe I messed it up. Oh, well, actually, maybe this is not the end of the waist. We need to keep going. Let's see how it fits first. A bit difficult. Okay, so now let's build this one. PCB, just 2 of them. I think these are the side thruster things. PCB goes that way. How are you gonna fit in here though? Okay, this way. There's a little hole in the back. And guide it in place. Same thing with the other one. Little hole in the back. Holes in place. Oh, little peg, I guess. Alright, and then this I think should also be painted yellow. But it's like dark green in here, so it's like another detail. It shows you, they show you on the box, but it's like actually of the fully painted model and not what you think you're getting. Right, so This one doesn't have, it should be symmetrical, so it should be fine, whichever way I put it. And then, any other polycaps in here? No. So we just close it up. Yep, it fits nicely and snugly. Alright, and then, so those are two here. I guess we're still not done with these. There's no clear indication when the waist begin and the backpack starts. So maybe we're building both of them together. Oh, it also has the shield here. Well, let's build the shield while we're here. I think this is the last. No, that's the last two pieces on here. Also, the shield is shown colored on the thrusters on the shield are shown as colored on the box art, but it is not. Newer SG kits would usually have you build multiple bits and pieces to construct the shield. You'll be assembling multiple different colored plastics, so you don't actually have to paint anything, or very minimal paint. Got all the parts off here. Oh, and also these. I think this separates. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this goes here actually. In this direction, I guess. It's like a stack of rockets. Interesting detail. I guess they couldn't mold the curve like an inner inside. Oops, the other side. They couldn't get that detail with regular mold. You can do that, I guess. I should be able to do that these days, I feel. And couldn't mold this whole thing in one piece, so they had to two separate pieces. Alright, so where do you go? Oh, we need the wings now. I think this is the backpack, if the thing has a backpack, or some other thing here. And almost done, I think. We're nearly there. Okay, all the parts of this one. So if you got all the runners, hey. Alright, so this is the last push, I guess. So A29 with B12. So the full part piece is this way, and you go on the hollow part faces inside. Yeah, it's and the older kits you'll have things like these where there's hollow parts. I guess on the less detailed side of things, but on the outside they'll show it full. But just to save on some, to simplify, I guess the injection process, they would do that. All right, so then wing with the wing part pointing this way and that way here. Oh, interesting. Hopefully that's how it's supposed to go. And then we did these two. and this one goes on. Oh, we need to do this, which is B27, B26, and PCD. Oh, I guess we all use almost only polycaps. Sometimes you have more than a few left over. Pointing outwards and down. Okay, actually it doesn't matter which way. And just work those holes again, just in case. Yeah. And then connect together here. And also these also need to be painted because they're probably not that color on the... Oh no, they're green. Not bad. I thought I need to paint them. So this goes on the wings apparently. That's a weird placement. Oh, I see. Like if you're flying, these are like the armaments on the wings. Or I might be turning this other way. Okay, let's do the other one. So you hold it with the... There's no hollow side. What was I talking about? Follow your horses. It doesn't matter, I guess. Hollow side on here for this one. But then this one doesn't have any hollow sides. This one goes this way with the... this hole here pointing this way. And this one goes here, I guess. By default, it's like... It's twisted this way so that you don't get in the way. And then, finally, the shield over here. What do you do? Did I miss something on there? I guess we'll find out in a second. Where do these go? Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Shown here, but I don't see them being mentioned anywhere. They are shown here, right? No, wait, that's not it. Oh, there it is. It's actually shown way later. So yeah, you're supposed to put them here. There you go. Or this way, I guess. Whichever way makes sense for wings. Oh, I guess this way. Try not to turn them too much. Alright, so now onto the shield before I forget. So PCL, which is the last one here. Goes in. That doesn't make sense. This way? Okay. That connects inside here again. The 2mm bore here. The small one here. Does that make sense? Am I missing anything in here? Or not? Seems like there should be something in here, but I guess there's nothing. Doesn't seem to show anything. Like there's a square hole here. I'd assume you would put something there, but apparently not. Hold on, this is not going in. You're being problematic. What's up with you? And some weird stuff here. Let's go with these and see what happens. Okay, that's not it. Hold on there. There we go. Yeah, there's like a hole over here, if you can see it. I don't know what to do with this. There's some hole here for some reason. Alright. So that's the shield almost. It has a connecting part, which I'm assuming goes on the arm somewhere. And that's all the bits and pieces put together. Now we do the final assembly. So, you start with the one, which is this one, and you try to put this in here, which goes where, I don't know. How though? Nah. Nah. Like so? Maybe? I don't think so. Kind of hooks in here somewhere? Okay. You start with this. And go with that. And how do you get in here? Okay, so you are supposed to do this maybe? I don't know. How are you even supposed to hook in here? No. You're not even connecting on anything. How am I supposed to get this to work? There's some weird thing here which I don't know what exactly it's for, but it might be relevant. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. That is the correct way, is it? It's not exactly connecting, so this is a mystery. Let's try to solve this. Okay. Does this go this way then? Let's try to go back over here. Maybe there's something I missed. Okay, so it's supposed to go... Oh, the whole head goes down. Oh, what is this? Does this do anything? Oh, there we go. This goes here. It goes in there. I see now. There. There you go. You need to open this little trap door here. And that's what fits it in there, kinda. It goes all the way in, all the way here. I'm sure you need to like... I think this is supposed to go... Let go of this one. And then this goes all the way in here. There we go. That clips in. There. Slightly clips in, but it does hold a little bit. There you go. That's how it fits. And I assume this kind of helps hold it together. Yeah, it like fits together here. So it holds it a little bit more together. Oh, maybe not, but still. It does like match up with the shape of it. You can't bend the torso, or maybe just a tiny bit. But yeah, that's how it goes. Interestingly though, there's like no, I mean, newer kits will have like holes at the bottom of the waist for, what's it called? A base, essentially an action base for it to like hold things together, but not these kits. So now we just push this one in and try not to break anything. Okay, this is getting a bit... How am I supposed to do this? You know what? Let's get this out. There we go. It's a bit easier. You can apply more pressure if you have the tiny part. Otherwise, if you had, you could break the other part off. And sorta, kinda. Okay, maybe I should separate these because I feel I'm holding it on the wrong part. And yeah, I had the same problem with the Zaku 3 yesterday. So basically, once you put the legs in, it's kind of hard to remove them. So now, whichever one goes where you want. So now the legs. Yeah, looking good. Not too bad. So now the individual flaps here, so they're like not just one piece. That's like a small upgrade over the HG kind of thing. There we go. Now let's keep going. So, well, there's no order to this thing. I guess I'll put the arm next. Arm here. And arm there. Yeah, close enough. That's these two, and then I'm going to assemble the backpack, which I forgot over here, which is basically this middle part goes. That can't be right. No, it goes here. And the square hole goes here. Is this correct? Nope, that is not correct. That is upside down. Oops, and I'm pulling those apart. Okay. These are supposed to point this way with the backpack going, thrusters going that way. Okay. And then we take the wings with the things on the inside, the rockets, and there we go. That's the backpack. So now I put this one on here, all the way through, gently. There we go, looking nice. It's like it's. I mean, it's fairly detailed. It's not too bad. That is the correct thing, right? Yeah. So you can move these out of the way a bit if they are kind of hitting against the body here. So do it like this, somewhat like so. So to like further lock in the torso, so it doesn't move away. All right. And then finally, let's do this one next. There's a tiny hole here, I guess, for where the shield will clip on. So you can clip on the shield, I guess, like so. There you go. Well, that's a solid attachment. Newer kits tend to have like somewhat flimsy attachment when it comes to the shield and the arms, like just barely holding on. I guess we can switch this for the gun hand. Here. Although this is kind of flimsy. You put some effort in the shield attachment, but like the gun is still like kind of flops around. Anyway, then finally, the head. There you go. This is the BaWoo. AMX, what's it called again? 107. BaWoo. The code name is BaWoo. The production model is the AMX-107. I don't know if it's Anaheim or anything, but basically, yeah, that's it. Cool. Nice looking kit. Okay. So now I guess let's clear up, or not. I guess have you standing over here with your head, which can't, I guess, get, oh, that was rough. gonna snap his neck here. It turns a bit, I guess. It is okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know where that. Where's that melting supposed to go anyway? That weird kanji thing. It doesn't actually show it on anything. We got this with it, but I don't think it actually goes anywhere. Where else would it fit? Maybe on the legs? On the wings, maybe? On the shield? Inside the shield? No, probably not inside the shield. Maybe on the wing, but it's only one of them, so it's probably somewhere... I don't know. There's nowhere exactly where you could put this. I'm not sure if this is even supposed to be here. It's not mentioned anywhere in the instructions. Although it does say SGUC Gundam. I don't know. BaWoo? No. So say. Yeah. It's the same name, I guess. Alright, so we have Gundam BaWoo. Now, it's supposed to transform, so we're going to try to do the transformation. Alright, so to transform, you need to separate those two parts. So, gently, and get out. Okay, move this out of the way. Move these out of the way. And there we go. Alright, so I think it comes out, it separates into like two different. Okay, you come out without breaking, please. There you go. It separates, like, I think in the anime too, it like separates the two different vehicles, if you will. I guess you will need this hand for symmetry. Right. So now, okay, the head goes there, and the whole thing pulls. So now it's like pointing that way. Oh, it's a bit ill-fitting here. You need to like trim that a bit. I think there's a little bit here that's like preventing it from connecting all the way. But yeah, so it goes like this, and the head goes down. Supposedly. And now what? Oh, you're supposed to remove the hands. Because they're supposed to like... And then you go like this. So... I'm gonna keep the hands on for a minute. So that's the... And then the rockets here go this way. So these should be connected more, I guess. Okay, hopefully I don't break anything doing all this. This is separating, but it's not too bad. So this is how it's supposed to go. And the shield does something. Oh, this thing. Okay, this here clips here. That's why I had that weird little thingy there. It clips, supposedly. Well, not entirely. I guess this one doesn't want to. If I loosen this a bit. There's some flashing on here, so that's probably what it's preventing it from connecting. Okay, let's try that again. It's separating for some reason. Okay, so let's try this again. Connects, there you go. Connects here. Oh, the head can poke out and look at you while it's flying at you. That's a bit too close. But yes, that's basically how it looks. And then you can go down here a bit, like if you need to go faster or not. Can you rotate? I guess not. And this here goes further, so you have like more thrusters. And this goes that way. These are the fuel tanks, I guess. You want to shoot it on the back and make it explode. And this one is supposed to go together. There we go. Oh, these go down there, that's why. And you go down here, and did you go down here maybe? Like this. There you go. I guess the hands are supposed to go. Otherwise they look a bit weird. You're supposed to like fold these, alright. Well, I'll assume the hands aren't here. Or I guess I can remove them. I suppose they're like... That's how it's supposed to look, I guess. A bit more, less janky than this, but still. Alright, there you go. That's the... So it's separated into two vehicles, and then these... I think that was a theme in Zeta Gundam, like in that thing. Like, they would separate into two separate pieces and just fly around and combine together. I need to rewatch that show. Because I feel like that was like a recurring thing. Like all over the place they would separate and combine. So it's like peaks very so slightly. The mono eye peeks out with the edge here just to stare at you. Yeah, it's not a bad kit. I mean, like for the time it came out at. So it's like it's fairly detailed. I mean, okay, it's not that detailed, but like the transformation is like decent. It still has that HG feel, high grade feel, so it's not pretending to be something it's not. Okay, so this one's far away. Okay, there. That makes more sense if it's like pointing outwards for like the thrusters. Okay, that makes more sense. And I wonder if you can connect these two together somehow. Did I lose camera? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's still running. Let me know in chat if there's any problem with the stream. Let's keep going. So, yeah, this is the first transfer, but this one I don't know. Like, how are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to? Okay, so you turn these together. Yeah, and yeah, it's not very convincing. Who are you trying to convince here? As if that's like convincing anyone. That's how. Okay, just here. And yeah, as if like these tiny little wings are going to provide enough lift to like for this. Well, I mean, like if rockets have tiny fins, so like that may provide enough lift, given if you have like those huge thrusters on the butt here. And yeah, so basically this is like an IR receiver, an infrared receiver or something. It looks like it, like you would have in the tip of a remote control. So basically it's like that would be weird. It's like flying, and then like through infrared, it's like giving instructions to the bottom half on how to follow it. I think this part was unmanned potentially. So yeah, that's all it does. Just twists a bit, and just like this is its flight mode, I guess. And it follows the main head around, and that's it, really. There's nothing else going on with the bottom half. Yeah, most of the transformation is on the top half here, which is not too bad, not too shabby. So let's try to figure out how to get it back to so. Turn the arms, push it up. Turn the arm, push. Don't break anything. Okay, so there, kind of. And then you remove the gun, which for some reason magically attaches itself. I guess they put it there somehow. Wonder if there was some laser guiding involved. I can't remember. I feel like there was like something like that happening. And then you just go through here, through there. You need something to get this out, because I don't think you can get it by if it like folded all the way in. So this and this opens. These rotate so you can close the wings later on, and then you just fold the flaps, get the legs back to where it's supposed to be, and then you just do some docking. And then supposedly there's like lasers guiding it, or the infrared camera, infrared like receiver, and it just docks. And there should be this little click. There you go. Oh wait, mix. Like this is supposed to go. There you go. Like he kind of connects then. So do I suppose to? Oops. That's not right. There you go. So these are always supposed to point outwards and back, I guess. There. And then you just fold this down here. It kind of connects to. Why though? Something's supposed to connect here, I think. Am I missing something? It doesn't actually say. Or did I miss anything here? What's this part? There's a little thing that's supposed to clip something, but I guess it does not. Or maybe it does, like so. Maybe it clips on something I didn't notice. Oh, the shield. The shield clips on here. My bad. The shield actually, that's what the holes are for. There's little holes on the side here, rectangular holes. The shield clips on here when you're done, provides additional thrust. And well, it's not exactly connecting, but that's basically it. It like provides additional thrust, and yeah, with those thrusters on the thing here. These probably needs to be glued together to be able to hold together and hold onto this thing. But yeah, there you go. That was the BaWoo. Let me just clip. Well, I guess we can leave this off. But yeah, overall, not a bad kit for its time. I mean, it still has some fun bits to it, like the transformation, although you're probably not going to do that quite as often. Has limited posability, or maybe it does not, I guess. It's the range of motion is fair, I guess, for an SG kit. Yeah, of course, like with the SG kit, you have, this is a modification I just added, like to have these separate flaps move independently. Otherwise, it would just be one flap moving together. The back part doesn't move, but that's fine. Legs are fairly simple. Just a little bit of a flap here moving. Oh, right. These two move together. I guess to provide. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it has a fairly. Okay, there you go back there. Yeah, it's fairly stable on its feet, I think. Maybe. No, this goes down. This has a tendency to separate, I guess. I need to glue these together. Some parts may separate. It's a bit fiddly, especially the back part here. Can you stand without falling back? I guess you do. Yeah, you can't stand firmly, like perfectly straight, unlike some Gundam I won't name, L Strike, which has to like lean forward to account for the giant backpack, which always like makes it fall backwards. This one's like has like very stable legs and actually looks menacing. Stands tall, strong, proud, what have you. Very Zeon-like, very patriotic and jingoistic. Django. I don't know what the. Okay, hold on. This was like coming off. I might do that. Some of it. It's not entirely in. Oh, something fell off. Okay, some parts may fall off. This is like. That's what HG does, or even RG, or even Master Grade, Perfect Grade. They all like all of those kits where you don't have to glue anything together. Occasionally, parts will just fall off. Some kits more than others. But yeah, it's not too bad. Yep, that was it. AMX-0, well, whatever. HUC 31 BaWoo from the Universal Century lineup. Let me just turn off this music because it's already too annoying. I don't know how loud it is on the stream, really, and do double check. But yeah, it's like, that's it. This is BaWoo. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Give us a subscribe if you like it, or give us a like, or give us a subscribe. Both help. I'm kind of trying to reach like the 1,000 subscriber mark. That way, Google will treat me like a human and allow me to get some monies off these videos. So that way I can like buy more model kits with it, because the wife won't let me. Anyway, so that's it. Nice Zeon colors. Looks like a Zaku. Well, Zaku colors, but there's a red version somewhere. Probably goes 3 times faster than this one. Anyway, I mean, I like the dark green colors on these ones. They look better than red, white, and yellow and blue or whatever. This one's nice. Yep, there you go. Okay, that's enough rambling. Neo-Zeon's BaWoo. Decent kit. For its time, came out in 2002. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna stop talking and try and see if I can get it in frame here. Nope. Can you look up for a bit? Don't fall over. There you go. All threatening and the like. Those Federation dogs won't get you. Alright. You have fun. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow with another kit. Goodbye.